Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Random Races. And today we are in Automobilista 2, a game that's just received its 1.6 update, which amongst the new UI here, which I don't particularly like. Maybe it's going to grow on me, but so far it's a bit, prefer the old one. Anyway, it's received some new content, which we are not going to race today because I haven't bought it yet. Received some new endurance racing. It's got the whole IMSA pack now in it, endurance racing pack number 2. I'm probably gonna get all these 3 DLCs, endurance number 1 and 2, along with the IMSA pack sometime down the road next year, and maybe in time for Le Mans and the Nürburgring. So we're gonna do these 2 races, obviously in a shortened version, maybe 2-hour race or whatever. But that's in the future. Today we are going to take a random car and track combination, as we always do in this series, and today we're going to use the 2000 Formula 1 cars, because I've been playing the F1 cars in Automobilista 2, the historic ones, the 90s and 2000s ones, a lot recently, in the recent weeks. And we're going to run the Scarlet Red Ferrari of Michael Schumacher here, around Road America, and we're going to have some fun doing it, coming from last on the grid. 13 laps, just quick and dirty race here, and yeah, hope you're going to enjoy this episode. If you will, and if you have by the end of this, please consider subscribing and liking. Doesn't cost you anything, helps me out a ton. Let's go. As the red lights come on, starting behind the 2 back markers of Minardi, the yellow cars there, or kind of piss yellow cars to be specific. Traction control kicks in, maybe a little too much. First year F1 cars had drive rates again. We're going to take it a little slow here, as we had rather slow start here with the Michael. Done some testing laps just to see if I have the AI set to an appropriate difficulty and aggression. I think I have. I usually run them around something between 92 and 97 and medium aggression. We have it set to 94 here today. Sending it down the inside, as well as medium aggression. Passed a couple of guys, the Ricardo Zonta, Jos Verstappen in the arrows. Almost running into the cross there of John Lazy. Now we're coming up to 2 corners where the AI brake very early, and I brake a little bit too late. But we luckily don't wreck anyone. And here they're quite slow, to be honest. You can see I'm just able to cut through them here. It's semi-realistic though, because we're driving as the Michael anyway, in the Ferrari of the early 2000s. So it's quite realistic that he would cut through the field. Up into 14th we go already on lap 1, behind Giancarlo Fisichella, the Italian. And we got David Coulthard leading the race from fellow German Heinz-Harald Frentzen in a Jordan. And Rubens Barrichello, my Ferrari teammate, on the podium positions with him as well, completing lap 1 in the slipstream, down or up the hill, and now down the front stretch of Fisico, the Italian, in the Benetton, the former team of the Michael. Oh, and you can see Jensen Button, the rookie, getting a little unsettled. Had to look who that actually is that we're racing here. Don't want to send it. Gonna let these 2 battle it out, Herbert and Button. Button obviously a rookie here with Williams BMW. First year that BMW had its engines back in Formula 1. Oh, look at the speed. The Ferrari beast pulls us down the hill behind Mika Salo in the Sauber Petronas Ferrari badged engine there. Up into 11th. We're close to the top 10, but only the top 6 scored points in 2000. If you come from a NASCAR background or a just generally non-F1 background. The point system used in my F1 career mode on F1 2020 with Williams, where the top 10 gets the last point, wasn't in place until 2010. And before that it was the top 6 scored only for a long time. Mainly because of reliability, because, well, only about, I guess, 10 to 12 cars on average, I'd say, finished the race. And the other ones would just blow up. Slight contact there with Eddie Irvine, former Ferrari teammate of Michael. Vice champion of 1999, I think it was. In his home, or in the team's home race rather, the Irishman here in the Jaguar Ford. Essentially the Ford Works team. And now behind Jarno Trulli, another Italian. In a Jordan. Got unsettled there a little bit. Up to 9th, and the last points being spot is currently held by Jacques Villeneuve. 1987 world champion in his BAR Honda. Now in the slipstream there of the Ralph. The other Schumacher in this field, little brother of Michael obviously. Current commentator for Sky F1 Germany. Alongside Sascha Roos, which I still think Heiko Wasser and Christian Danner are the better commentating duo in Germany for Formula 1 as we move up into the points positions down the inside of Villeneuve quite easily. He tries to come back at me. Can't quite manage it. And Alexander Wurz, the Austrian, just getting past there with ease by the Michael in the Ferrari. Oh, I had to lift them a little bit, but I could have made it through full throttle. It's now only the McLarens, a Jordan, a Ferrari ahead of me. Yeah, 4 cars. Mathematics. Almost outbraking me there, but has to get slowed down in time. Don't want to spin it. You can see the left front already worn down quite substantially. Gonna have one mandatory pit stop because otherwise, yeah, I would just slap the hard tires on and go to the end. And I want some sort of strategy involved in this one. So pit stops are starting. David Coulthard, the Scot, on pit lane there. The first of 2 McLarens coming in quite early. And we're gonna wait. Or maybe we'll come in this lap. I mean, then we would be in, or we would be out on lap 7 and could go pretty much the same distance again. Got another one on pit lane there. That's the 18th place car. Don't know who that is. And also the 2 Minardis, I assume. 21st and 22nd, it seems like on pit lane. So, you know what? We're going to split the race in half. I think that's just best. You know what? We're going to come in this lap. I think it's actually the best choice just to come in now. Because, yeah, I mean, the left front, that's just the one that's wearing out like crazy. Don't want that to blow out or anything, so don't spin the car into the wall. We have traction control, but I don't want to have it too high. So into pit lane we go. Tires on and off. Obviously a bit of a odd pit animation there in Automobilista 2, but don't really matter. We're out getting our Ferrari serviced here, and kind of want to disable pit limiter when you're coming out of pit lane, don't you? And yeah, don't lose the car. On our merry way we go. Got the top 3 now pitting. You can see my teammate Rubens is coming down to pit lane. I have now the rich fuel mix enabled as well to kind of make up some time on the guys who have to come in still. And now our old tires. As I think we should be able to probably manage to come close to them, as I almost outbreak myself again. Jos Verstappen on pit lane there, so not everyone has been on pit lane. I assume they might come in with just a couple of laps to go and run the tires through to the end, which is just absolutely stupid. But, you know, It's the Automobilista AI, they're just not the best strategists. That has to be said. I think it's gotten a little better with this update, to be honest, but... And also with the last one. But it's just not where it is in the F1 games, for example, so... Yeah. They're quite fun to race against, but... Not strategy, that's not their strong suit. So... But anyway, you know, we're having some fun here. Maybe if to fix the strategy, we can do a full championship of the historic F1 cars. And maybe some endurance races, as the leaders are in pit lane, Frentzen and Häkkinen. We're now actually behind my teammate, Barrichello, who is stuck behind a Minardi. Seem to have been stuck behind him for quite a while. Rubens, net Michael Bass for the championship. Thank you very much. Now we should be in the net podium positions. Alex Woods and Giancarlo Fisichella currently running in a not Jordan Benetton 1-2. Also Pedro de la Rosa in the arrows on the podium. Now Barrichello has gotten past the Minardi. I have Quick Nick now, who hasn't stopped. I think everyone else ahead of us hasn't stopped yet. Apart from Häkkinen and Coulthard, they've been to pit lane, obviously. And they are just up the road. I think that rich fuel mix has worked some wonders. Now here we are again, McLaren versus Ferrari. The age-old battle. Good momentum here. As we use that on Coulthard. We'll let Häkkinen have this position for a little while at least. We want to send it down there. And Frenz, now the race leader, we're only in third. And I was braking a little too early there. Because I was concentrating on who was ahead there in the lead. And that's actually Frenz. Now this is the race order as it's... Well, as it is. And we're now trying for the lead, a little wide. Didn't think I could make that corner, but I probably could have. Maybe this time into second. Past Häkkinen, now it's a German 1-2 Häkkinen. I think I have had the ace set to the aggressiveness. He would have probably tried to gone back on me. Now he's on the counter attack. I'll leave him the space. Second. Just a little bad through that corner, to be frank. I think we could run rich mix here for a little bit, maybe. I think for a couple more corners. Oh god, we get together with Häkkinen, we spin him around. Didn't intend to do that, Mika, I'm very sorry. But now we have to chase after Heinz Harald in the Jordan. Two laps to go, and we are just, well, a little over a second behind the Jordan Honda, or Jordan Mugen Honda. I think that's the engine they had in that car in 2000. But now trying to close in on Frentzen. It actually says that we are about 1.6 seconds back, alright. But we are coming closer, I think. And here we are now, folks. On the diffuser of Heinz Harald Frentzen. In the Jordan. Coming to the last lap. Here we are. Got a little bit of damage on the front wing from that Mika Häkkinen incident. Here we are down the front straight away into turn 1. We tried around the outside of the German. The fellow German, what I wanted to say there. That's where I had the F there. German. Anyway, concentrate on the driving. Maybe a little bit too much sliding into that corner. I thought I could just go around him, but I couldn't. Still have a couple more opportunities to pass him. Take it nice and slow here. Having traction control kick in. Try to get the car pointed in the right direction. Almost making contact with HHF. Haha F as he was known in German. That was kind of his nickname, I guess. Don't talk, concentrate now. You can listen to the V10 engines as we're trying. And we're getting past Branson for the race lead. With just a couple of more corners to go. Rounding turn 14. Up the hill we go. And it's gonna be another Formula 1 race win for Michael Schumacher from last to first. Yes, boys and girls and everyone else watching. P1. Branson finishes second, so double German podium. And David Coulthard gets a third for McLaren. Hakkinen fourth, Barrichello and Ralf Schumacher, so 3 German point scorers here in this fictional United States Grand Prix. And with that, I thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, as I said, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, see you out next time for either the F1 career mode, the NASCAR career mode, or another random race I do around here. And yeah, have a good one. Enjoy the holiday season now. It's almost Christmas, just a couple of weeks. Couple of short weeks until we're celebrating again and getting gifts and presents and getting fat. I'm looking very much forward to that, so yeah. See you next time. Might as well be for the Christmas special. I'm going to tease it on here. I'm going to do something very special, a rewriting history of sorts, which is a series I've done way back when I started this channel 2.5 years or whenever it was ago. And yeah, that being said, that's all from me today. Have a good one. See you next time. Goodbye.